world's top 10 teams. So, you know, as everyone keeps saying, that's always going to be extremely difficult games, and it's, you know, it's to be encouraged that we're playing this strength of opponent. However, because we sat back in the first half, it did make it more difficult for our players. You can see here, you know, at most of the times that Vince Guerrilla was receiving the ball was in our half, whereas for them they were having good solid build-up, easy possession, right up into halfway and even into the early stages of our half, and that makes a big difference. In the second half it changed, and, you know, despite the fact that we're under strength, we're still a very, very good side. And when we want to, you know, when we have the opportunity to play good football, the boys showed in the second half that they're capable of doing it. So I think that's why, you know, we're so pleased that we're going to start off in that way.
Did you feel untoward pressure on your goal early in the match, like around this time of the game, Schwartzy?
Obviously they had a few chances and chances that, you know, really we should have dealt with to begin with. You know, we were at certain stages, we were a little bit out of shape and so on, but that's going to be expected when you look at the players that are back in the team. They haven't played together for quite a while. You know, we are missing a lot of players, and you know, it does take time sometimes to find your feet. And like Craig said, you know, you're playing against a side that are ranked 7th in the world, and you know, they play on a regular basis together. They play on European championships, and also you know, World Cup qualifiers on a regular basis. So you know, they are a very good quality side.
Did you see this one coming at you?
Yeah, I did. It wasn't, you know, there was no excuse. It was just a mistake from me. I initially wanted 3 in the wall, but you know, there were 4, and I was trying to get the player out of the wall. But I saw the ball well in advance, and it just, you know, it moved quite a bit and squirmed underneath me. So it was just a mistake that I made.
Yeah. So this was the 20-minute period where, Craig, we were looking threatening and in fact matching them. They looked a bit rattled at this time.
Straight after half-time when Max Vieri came straight on, that's right. All of a sudden this guy, Bresciano, who had a very good game, I thought he was probably our standout player. You just saw an opportunity that he missed earlier getting into the box, which is where we want to see him. He started to come into the match, and again, look, you know, as Mark said after the match and with us yesterday on the telecast on the World Game, you know, it's not often that we're going to give away these sort of mistakes. And when you look at the fact that every goal that we gave Turkey, we gifted to them, you know, that's not going to happen. That's just lack of communication between a couple of guys who, you know, don't play together on a regular basis. So it's all about getting more games. But it's also, you know, reasonably is about the way we set ourselves out. And, you know, as we've said in the first half, when you invite pressure from one of the world's top footballing sides who have the ability on the ball to hurt you anyway, then eventually, you know, that sort of pressure can tell. And in the first half,
just explain to us what happened there. Was there a lack of communication between you and Tiato, or
I mean,
what happened?
To be fair, I wasn't even watching who was coming into the box. It was a case of I felt that I could get to the cross, and you know, the ball dipped quite a bit towards the end, and I wasn't able to get to it. And unfortunately, rather than get the ball, I collected with Danny in the jaw and broke his jaw, unfortunately.
Yeah. So here we are. We're looking pretty good at 1-1. What changed it again? Just the fact that they got a goal back?
I think simply that, you know, we were on top of the game at 1-1. We had great opportunities. You know, we put a lot of pressure on them, and we were causing problems for them. But the biggest problem was we made a mistake again. You know, that led to the second goal.